6. Let's use that. We got somebody using the restroom, and we're just gonna go to that.
What's up, O'Brien Army? So we're at City of Hemet, Fire Station number 4, next to Hemet Ryan Airport. So this is one of the rooms where they have classes.
He said you're all good to go. The YouTube.
Yeah.
Alright, awesome, man. You're really excited about this.
And I've just been given permission to film,
How
so
many of you guys been to a fire station before?
I've been to a fire station before. I just haven't been very far into fire stations before.
Gotcha, like actually checked out the stuff. And
Yeah, the furthest I've been inside a fire station was like inside the shed, just a couple steps in there where I could see the trucks.
All right.
That's as far as I've ever
And
been.
you guys all live in the city?
Yeah, I live in Hemet. Yeah, I actually live pretty close by.
Nice.
So this is my local fire station.
Yeah. Well,
If
we
my
got
if my
5
house
of them now,
catches on
spread out.
fire, if my house catches on fire, you're the one responding.
We'll be the first there, but everybody else will show up.
So there's 5 out here?
Yeah, we have 5 stations in the city, and then we're surrounded by the CAL FIRE. I'm sure you've seen the CAL FIRE, so.
Yeah, Hemet Ryan Airport's CAL FIRE, isn't
Yeah,
it?
they have the helicopter out of there and the air tanker, all that cool stuff. And then,
I hear Hemet Ryan Airport used to be a military base.
Back in the day, a long time ago, I think.
They called it Hemet Ryan Air Attack Base.
All right. So just a little housekeeping things. Restroom here. If you guys need it, feel free. Just ask or go ahead, tell him whatever you guys need to do. So the restroom's right here. And then starting off, this is fire station number 4. We have 5 total in the city. This is our most west location. We have another one on the east side and kind of spread out strategically so we have response times available throughout the whole city. So this one's kind of cool. You guys picked a good one because we have the fire engine, the truck, and the brush unit here. So we kind of get to see a little bit of our fire apparatus and the different types and stuff that we use. So it's like a multi-purpose station. We have different rigs here that we could use for different things. And then Mercy helicopter, the life flight helicopter, actually stays here as well because we're right next to the helicopter, next to the air base. So they stay here with us. We talk to them, hang out, we're friends. And then when they get their life flight calls, they'll come out of here and go to their helicopter. And it's kind of a cool team environment here. It's a little bit bigger station and we have more resources available to us. So walking in, obviously front door, we have a little conference room here, kind of training room. If we do classes or have people over, we can use that room. You guys can go ahead and come up and follow me.
Thanks for taking us.
Yeah. I think Captain's on the phone, but he has his own office in here, right? We do paperwork, computer work. We have a little office space for us. Go ahead and follow us through here. This can kind of just fill in. So why do you think we have the huge kitchen, TV, chairs, big table? Why do you think we have all that stuff?
Lounge. It's a firehouse.
Well, firehouse, right? We stay here for multiple days at a time. So our normal shifts are 48 hours, so 2 days. So I'll come in at 7 o'clock in the morning and I won't leave for 2 days later at 7 o'clock in the morning. So we eat, sleep, shower, work out, train, run calls, do public events like this. Everything here, it's like our second home, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then plus overtime, and we get forced days if there's like vacancies. We don't just shut down a firehouse, right?
Yeah.
So say if somebody calls out sick, guess what? Somebody has to work. So honestly, a lot of guys are probably here more than they're at home. If you
Yeah.
put in the hours, like I'll work 4 days of work here, and I'll be home for 3 days, right? And then 4 days here, and so it's a pretty big mix. So that's why we have all these nice things to make it comfortable for us and make it livable, right? Yeah. Yeah. We watch football.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Just do everything like you do at home and try to have fun. So we got a big kitchen, bunch of refrigerators. We all like to cook. We all take turns cooking. We buy our own food. So we'll come in the morning and we'll figure out like, hey, what do you guys want to eat today? I'm the fireman. You guys met Engineer Tusa, and then Captain Baker was in the office. So it's just 3 of us here. And like I said, the Mercy flight crew. So we'll come in, say, hey, what do you want for breakfast, lunch, dinner? And we'll go to the grocery store and we'll actually shop for everything and cook it here ourselves. We try to be healthy as much as we can, but sometimes you get a little extra treat. something.
Yeah,
healthy.
gotta have that sweet tooth
Yeah,
to
yeah,
survive.
sometimes.
Ice cream is good, right?
The coffee's like the main thing.
Oh, and the coffee, we got coffee going all day.
Yeah, all day.
So,
Hot, ready to go.
yeah, because like last night we were up 4 times. We probably got like 2-3 hours of sleep. So 24 hours, right? Whenever some nights we sleep all night, right? But some nights we don't sleep at all, and it's kind of a mix, right? But that's why we have these resources for us. If we get beat up all night, hey, we can take a break in the chairs and watch some football, hang out a little bit.
Can't sleep too deeply though, because what if a
sleep.
fire happens
You
and
gotta
they
wake
can't
up,
wake
right?
you up?
Like sleep, just rest your eyes.
So we'll just come peek down here real quick. So we got our crew bathrooms and showers. That's for ourselves to clean up, make sure we're all good to go. Down there is living quarters, like our bedrooms. We have little dorm style rooms, just a bed in them, nothing fancy. And then we have our gym right here with some weightlifting equipment, cardio equipment, everything you need to get a pretty good workout in. We're actually gonna reverse. And if you guys have any questions along the way, feel free to raise your hand, ask a question. No worries. We're gonna go
Mercy
left.
Air 3 flight crew.
There you go. We're gonna go left out here. Back this way.
That one, okay, sure. That way, I said that way.
What is
I
this?
was walking out the way.
That's our radio system. So, bunch of stuff, fancy stuff. I'm not a big radio guy, but that's how we get all the calls. The tones go off, alerts go off, lights go off, and that way we won't miss it. Be able to respond quickly.
Ah, this is the room I know all about.
So you guys just kind of file in this way.
You do training, right, for this? Like putting on the suits and stuff?
Oh yeah.
See
So
how fast you
It's
guys
the ladder truck.
you guys go ahead and fill in.
So that ladder one is where the guy can turn the wheel and stuff?
I'll get to that one in a second, okay? So, all the basic stuff, it's kind of a old school thing. It's like, oh, you gotta know somebody to be a fireman, right? Or you gotta have a family member. But there's classes and stuff we take through colleges to go ahead and prepare us to be able to apply for a firefighter position. So you gotta go to EMT school, you gotta go to paramedic school, and usually you have to go to a fire academy and take some college courses for fire science. So it's usually like a 3, 4, 5-year process, depending on how fast you do it. So it's just like going to college for something else. You go to fire college kind of and learn how to be a fireman, then you can apply for a job.
I always wanted to be a fireman. though.
It's pretty cool
I
spot.
know it's kind of hard because you're risking your lives, and it's like, I want to do that one day. I want to be like that one day.
There's a lot of opportunities and a lot of different programs out there. There's stuff you could get into.
I like the fire hose flag up there.
The flag?
Who made that?
Yeah, so one of our captains actually made that. So yeah, there's some cool stuff. There's a lot of traditions with the fire service. It goes back hundreds of years. And there's cool stuff that we get to do. A lot of guys participate in making the station better for themselves and kind of adding your own personal touch since we live here essentially. So we got the normal fire engine, right? That's the one you see probably cruising around town the most. We run all of our medical calls on that. We do fire stuff, car accidents, and then we do a lot of medical stuff. So we're all paramedics. So if you fall down, get hurt, if you have a heart attack, if you have a stroke, get in a car accident, your house catches on fire, I mean, whatever. We're pretty much anything the police can't handle, we're gonna handle, right? Yeah.
The
So
police are supposed to have medical training too.
very little though, they'll call us.
Yeah.
So they'll show up and say, oh shoot, this person has a problem, we better call the professionals, right?
Yep.
Police are all right. We're friends with them.
Exactly.
Police and fire. But you're supposed to be the best friends with ambulance crews.
Oh yeah, we work with the ambulance crews. You guys see the white ambulances, AMR? So they're our transporting agency. So we'll both go to a medical call. Say you have a chest pain or something, we'll show up with the ambulance because there's more paramedics available. And if it's something serious that requires medications and treatment immediately, then we're gonna use all of our people on scene to do that. If not, the ambulance is just gonna take them to the hospital, easy peasy, good to go. That makes sense? You guys have any questions about that stuff or what we do on like a day-to-day basis?
I have one.
What do you got?
What if a tornado were to hit the city and destroy parts of the city?
I'm gonna be driving home as fast as I can.
Well, you're a firefighter, so you're supposed to be digging people out of the
There's
rubble.
emergency response systems and stuff like that that are set in place with FEMA and natural disasters and a lot of other resources. So it won't just be us in the city with our 5 stations. So Cal Fire, everybody around, all the police
And all the
departments,
military property.
local government. If they need the National Guard, they could have the National Guard deploy. And FEMA has big organizations that help out, give support, federal aid, and it's not just, hey, good luck. There's 3 of us here. Go figure it out. There's going to be tons of people, but yeah, we're going to be out there doing search and rescue type things and building stabilization and just making sure everything's safe, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully, there's no tornadoes in Hemet.
There's never been a
If so,
tornado.
then hopefully there won't be any powerful ones like the one that hit Joplin.
Just a little dust devil, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a bunch of our members here who are part of the FEMA urban search and rescue teams, so we're well equipped.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so we'll kind of take a loop around the fire engine. If you guys have any questions, if you want to look in the compartments, just ask. It's pretty much a big toolbox, right? We have 500 gallons of water on this one with all the hoses and the pump. So this is going to be our first line. Hey, we're going to fire. We're going to be able to pump the fire, pull all the hose lines off. We got ladders. We got all our gear on there. Pretty much everything you need on this one for daily stuff. And then we'll go into the specialty stuff next. You can fill up the cart if you want to.
That's the driver's seat. One can only imagine sitting in that seat.
So we have to be connected to the highway.
I want to see the cab of this truck.
Go to the fire, you got water. Hook up to that water as fast as possible. So you don't run out. Right. You don't want to run out. Like that red stuff. So we don't have that stuff. That's for. They usually try not to drop that on top of the fire. That's not like a fire suppressant.
A Biff wheel. It's a Biff wheel.
This is the coolest truck ever.
Truck 4 is what it's called, apparently. Oh, look, there's an off-roader. What's with truck 303 over here?
Yeah, so we have a 100-foot aerial ladder on this. So obviously we only have a 24-foot ladder on this one.
Yeah.
That's for like a second-story house. That's about it.
What's with truck 303 out there?
We'll show you that one last, okay?
Okay.
But this one's the 100-foot aerial, big ladder, goes wherever you want it to pretty much. We have this for large commercial buildings, and say like the hospital is really tall, and stuff like that, that you need higher access. And then look at the difference in size between this one and this one. This one has twice as many compartments, twice as many tools, some specialty stuff for more rescue operations. Kind of anything you need that's not run-of-the-mill everyday calls, this is going to be the specialty unit.
When you don't want to use all the time. And someone up there controls like just the ladder going in that little compartment up there.
That controls the rear wheels out there, so it's like kind of like towing a trailer.
Okay.
So say this is the tractor part, that's the trailer part. You have a little turntable back here where it pivots, and then the back actually turns. So you can make a U-turn in a cul-de-sac with this better than you can with the engine.
Yeah. Turn on down like
This one's supposed to be the easier
Very
one.
impressive.
This one drives way better.
Yeah, but this one's shorter, so it's supposed to make U-turns easier. But a bigger truck making a U-turn easier than that?
That's kind of crazy, huh?
Yep.
So you have to really train how to drive at the same time.
Yeah, so
This one's tricky.
yeah, he's the driver.
Yeah, the driver.
He
Oh.
drives up front, and then since I'm the fireman, they call that the tiller operator in the back, so I get to go play in the back.
Cool. Like,
Kind of fun.
That's the
You
best
get to
thing.
waller around in the seat in the back, don't you?
The view you have back there.
It's kind of relaxing. No gas, no brakes. You just kind of do a little turn here and there and
Okay.
wave at people going by.
Everyone's
Yeah.
all,
That's a cool spot. Nobody sees these guys. They just look at me.
I
back
see
there.
you. I know. I only see that guy in the back.
All right, you guys want to go check out the other one you were talking about?
Sure.
And again, these are right here. So
Truck 303. Yeah, truck 303. It's an off-roader. You can tell by the tires. I guess this is the one they were talking about for the brush.
People that be like 12 guys running all this equipment.
Hemet Fire.
Yeah. So what's different about this one, guys, that you notice from the truck and the engine?
Off-road.
It's like for off-roading, right? So what are we going to use this one for specifically?
Brush fires.
Brush fires, right? So up in the hills, you see all the hills around us, all the grass, all the trees, stuff like that. And I'm sure you see the wildfires all over California.
Yeah,
This is
I've
gonna be the
I've
unit
seen that mountain catch fire,
that's
and
specialized
Hemet
for
Ryan
that.
Airport
So
was after
four-wheel
it.
drive. It has a high wheelbase, right? Big off-road tires on it, and this thing will kind of crawl anywhere you want it to go. It's pretty impressive
anywhere you want to go in.
for the most part.
Those.
Yeah,
So, off-road.
pretty good.
Just as good as a Jeep.
Really? Yeah. Some spots where you're like, it's not gonna make it. It just kind of goes right up, and yeah, it's pretty impressive.
During training is fun. During training time, you get to try it out and see what
Right.
it goes.
A little stressful, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, training stressful. Okay.
Yeah, because it has a high center of gravity compared to a Jeep, so your potential for tipping over is pretty good. So yeah, you got to know where you're going.
Yeah.
And you got that little factor, like it's really expensive and it's not yours.
Yeah.
So we're kind of like, okay.
Okay, let's see what
But yeah, that's why you'll see it. It's got scratches and stuff on it. We go out in the trees and brush. And
Yeah.
it gets used and abused. It's all over the state.
This one gets the dirtiest, yeah. Yeah, we'll take it up north, all up and down the state, all over the place. So this isn't just for the city. We have aid with other cities and other parts of the state that will go all over the place.
Like San Jacinto.
We're talking far, like going up to Oregon.
Oh, you take it out there?
Yeah.
You guys go with calls up in like Idlewild sometimes too from this far?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
recently there was something up there, like a fallen hiker or something like that.
Yeah. A lot of times with this, we'll go like out to the desert area, and then it's pretty much like out to Sage.
Yeah,
Idlewild.
pretty much any fire you see in the county, we're gonna be going.
Yeah, because all I had to get everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody.
And then the state stuff, we haven't been going out as much lately. In this, we have two other at our other station. We have two other brush rigs that are provided from the state that we have to staff. So they send those out first, and then potentially send this one.
That's cool. I didn't know they had to go through all that schooling and stuff.
Yeah, there's some, especially in California, it's all professional firemen, and there's a lot of volunteer stuff around.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit different, but
Okay.
if we're expected to do paramedic stuff, truck stuff, brush stuff,
Yeah, you guys gotta do everything.
you
Yeah,
know?
that's where we differ from cops. Like cops, you just get hired off the street, and then they send you to a police academy.
Yeah.
For us, you have to have all this stuff before you can apply for a job.
Really? Well, it's
They kind of expect us like,
You got to go to law school to be a cop.
Go
yeah,
on in.
you need to be a doctor, you need to be
Yeah.
a firefighter, you need to
Yeah.
get a cat out of a tree. I mean, it's a problem-solving job, which
Yes.
is pretty cool about it, because you get a lot of different problems that are thrown at you, some that you're not even trained on, and then you get to work with your team and based off your experience and kind of solve that problem. So that's what's attractive to it for a lot of guys. It's not cool running into fires, trying to be all tough. It's hey, we got a problem, let's work together and let's fix it. You know?
How long have you guys been doing? How long have you been doing this?
I've been here since 2017.
This one or like all around?
2015, I started at Cal Fire. So I came from Cal Fire, came here. But before that, on the ambulance company you see in town here,
Okay.
we actually pretty much most of our department worked out in the ambulance at one point or
It's
another.
kind of like a way to kind of ease your way in here.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to get that
Yeah.
paramedic experience.
So honestly, that's kind of a smart way to do it.
Yeah.
Anyways, get everybody get that handled. Because
Yeah.
I'm always first responder.
Yeah, because that's primarily our job. Like 80% of our calls
Yeah.
are EMS.
Medical accident happens, you guys are there, make sure everyone's cool, check the
Yeah. So, yeah, same thing I've been doing about 6 years.
6 years?
Yeah. So same thing with the ambulance before that. Kind
Well,
of same pathway.
Oh wow. 6 years already seem like even for 20 years, like the knowledge you have.
Oh, I got like 30
place-
12
30
years.
years off the state.
And then Hemet particularly is very, very busy. So we run over 18,000 calls a year with 5 stations, and one of our stations really doesn't really make calls. It's real slow on the east side of town. So really 4 stations running 3,000 calls. It's just very, very busy.
Yeah, always. Every day I hear a siren going off.
That added it up as like me personally, I run like 1,500 to 2,000 calls a year, just from what I see and experience when I'm working, and the other departments are probably 500 to 800 maybe. So you're kind of running, you're getting double the experience, or just double the exposure. So, and there's other busy places too. Like, you know,
Sometimes they call you in for that too. Sometimes.
Not too much. Well, we will run structure fires with surrounding agencies and stuff like that, but mostly like EMS calls.
You guys want to open up some of the doors? Look up there. This one's kind of fun because how high it is.
It's really high up there. I have to really climb there. Those are the tools right here. And these packs right here.
So
These little Ghostbusters right here.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Ghostbusters
So,
equipment.
Even though this is our brush rig, we sometimes you'll go to a call and they'll say it's a field on fire. You'll get there and the fire will have gone and moved into a structure.
Yeah.
So now we have to transition from wildland firefighting into structure firefighting. So that's why we carry all of our breathing apparatus. So we'll put that on and then go and fight a house fire.
Okay, nice.
So we have our chainsaw, which is a much larger chainsaw than this.
It's not going to back into us, is it?
And not gonna move by itself.
The axes.
So yeah, these are all our tools that we use in wildland firefighting. This is actually diesel fuel and gasoline that we mix. And when sometimes we have to fight fire with fire. So, a hill fire's coming down towards homes, we'll light the bottom off so that can burn up towards the fire and eliminate the fuel between the homes and the natural fire. So that's what we use for actual. It's gas that we mix, so it's not so productive.
It's leaking. It's leaking.
Yeah, just a bunch of different tools, batteries, we got different lights, tools, and the midst of the engineers' breathing apparatus. You guys want to spray some water?
Sure. Water.
Record it?
Yeah, there you go.
This is our booster line. It's just a really small one on the side.
Yeah.
We use this for small fires, popping up stuff, cool stuff. Big pop stuff up. Big water pump. And then you can put it down and spit it up.
Anybody else want to try?
Oh, let's try. Let me record you real quick, Julie.
I could probably be a firefighter one day if I had the time to take all the academies and stuff.
Yeah, you should do it.
I got Jordan. Oh, he's the generator.
Last one. Good?
Yep.
You got the technique down and everything. What's that?
Hey, this guy could be a firefighter one day. He's got the muscle. Come on, Sean, apply for a job here. Come on, Sean, apply for a job here. This is perfect for you. Where's your training tower?
Oh, wish we could show you that. We'll walk out back.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So that hose was pretty easy, right, for everybody?
Yep.
We got the big 2.5-inch hose.
This guy could totally apply for a job here. He's got the muscle power.
There you go. But yeah, the big hose, like, doesn't matter how strong you are or big you are, like, it'll pick you up.
All right, now I think we're going out back to the training tower. Oh, there's more.
Lean forward, it'll knock you over. Yeah, like a couple minutes, 2-3 minutes.
For new guys, it takes quite a while to get it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna knock me over? I don't think so.
Cartoons were lying about
Oh no.
It'll lock you on your back.
Yeah.
And then this is our standard structure firefighting hose.
It's supposed to knock you on your back.
Yeah,
So
you
like
gotta
we'll
be
do
strong
this for
enough to hold
like
it.
big garage fires that are going quick and we want to put a lot of water on fast.
The whole point in this is to be able to hold the hose, and it jolts you back because it has enough pressure when it hits the
pressure and
fire.
enough water to hit the fire.
Yeah.
This one's more manageable, but it's still
still has
it'll stick.
After 15-20 minutes, like your hands are cramped up.
I can't
you're
stop.
You're holding on to it so hard.
There's a little bit of leg strength too.
Especially when it's excited.
It'll kick your butt. And then plus 100 pounds of gear. Like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You forgot about that.
so you see all the cartoons of like, oh, big strong fireman. It's kind of like a joke or whatever, but like it does take some body strength and conditioning to be able to operate well.
Or just looking strong. Be strong.
Yeah, you gotta train it.
Just that hat you put on is 35 pounds.
Yeah, like carrying people sometimes.
Yeah, and the gears like wearing sweatpants, like 2 pairs of sweatpants. It's just hot.
Really hot and hot.
It's hot and hot.
Yeah, the heat doesn't escape at all. So whatever you have, you're working hard, you're just trapped.
What is this?
5 pounds fighting fire.
That's called a pipe pole. So this is the extra long one. It's 12 feet long. And what do you think it's used for? Look at the end of it.
Grabbing pipes in burning areas.
Is it take like roofs and stuff like that?
So
Oh,
this is
I've
a
seen
tool.
this before.
It's a poking tool and a hooking tool, right? So say if we have a tall ceiling, this one's too tall for this one even. But you'd be able to poke and pull and grab stuff. And,
That looks a bit heavy.
oh, it's pretty light. It's fiberglass.
It's
Yes,
fiberglass.
sir. They have wood ones too.
I think I've seen these being used on live rescue before. There was a big house fire and they were having to poke holes in the ceiling to get to the fire.
Yep.
Yeah. So you asked about our training tower. It's those big gray boxes out there. So there's
It looks like they're burned up.
yeah, there's burn rooms in there that we can do live burns, actually catch it on fire. And then there's different props, stairwells. There's rooms in there we could move around, move some walls, move some barriers, and create obstacles.
Can we go inside?
It actually has all the bad chemicals and carcinogens from burning, so it requires PPE, all our personal protective equipment to go inside there.
I see it burning sometimes. I drive by it sometimes. I see like
Smoke rolling out of it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're training in there.
Yep.
Did you go there still training there? Or you still do training every day?
Not every day. No, we usually do like more training. Some specific stuff.
There's more hoses over there, huh?
Yeah, that's for training. That's for workouts.
And that's the captain's vehicle.
That's just a utility vehicle. We'll use that to go all across the state to swap crews out and all that kind of stuff.
Kind of treat it like a mini house fire.
You mean Hemet can have a firefighter from all the way up in San Diego?
Oh yeah, we go all over the state.
Yeah, it looks real, but like if it's like in there, like
Yeah, a hot environment, smoky environment.
Why is there a green light here?
It's like
So when you're pulling up in the fire engine,
turn the lights
the way the roof's set up, you can't see if the doors are open all the way. So that green light tells you the door's up all the way, and you can pull in, and you won't hit the door.
it's all
Huh.
taking or like
Okay, that's pretty knowledgeable. Oh, and before I forget, I understand you've got a couple unpaid parking tickets in this area. Just kidding.
yeah.
You know, so we have these training props and stuff, and a lot of other departments.
Oh, and that's the FEMA trailer over there.
Oh, that's a Red Cross trailer.
Oh, Red Cross, FEMA, they're technically the same thing.
They all work together, right?
Yeah.
So we got all this.
Is this guy the captain?
This is the captain.
I was doing all the paperwork.
Doing all the paperwork.
He's the one. If I break something, he's responsible.
Win.
He gets to fire you if you're screwing around too
Oh, I
much.
can get him fired because
Yeah, it's easier for him to do it.
I'm like his kid.
Yeah, well, basically, but that's not how it works. You can fire them if you see them doing something they're not supposed to do, but it takes so many complaints from them to get you fired.
Well, they're on it. They got a good start going.
What did you do?
Just got to baby him. He's just so sensitive.
Baby him. Right, he wants to be a firefighter, but he acts like a baby.
It's true.
We're trying to get him
Can
to
you
grow
believe
up.
it? Tell him to man up.
Yeah, grow up. Quit pooping in your pants.
How do you know? You told him?
Told him.
Nah, he didn't tell me nothing. I was just trying to be obnoxious. That's why I said that.
So the truth comes out.
Yep.
All right. You
They
guys
give
have
you a good tour?
Yep.
Awesome.
you guys have any questions? Anything you need to see, want to see, talk about?
Can we go to Hemet Ryan Airport anytime soon?
You'd have to coordinate with the airport guys. I'm not sure about that.
That's Cal Fire.
Yeah.
I think they do stuff like that too, though. Yeah, show the helicopter and all that.
Have the police ever had to baby a firefighter to get him to do his job?
Usually the police get scared and then they call us and we help solve their problem.
So the firefighters have to baby the police.
Yeah, we go into the room and they run out.
Everyone's problem. You guys basics.
Yep, this is a fire problem, not a police problem.
Bad joke, but if you can't shoot it, then you call the fire department.
Yeah, if you can't shoot it, call the fire department. Yeah, sure. Try shooting a fire.
Yeah, it doesn't work, right?
Yeah, if anything, it'll just make the fire bigger.
Yeah, one guy wanted some coffee, yeah? Mm-hmm. All right, we got a little coffee cup if you want a coffee to go.
Do you have anything other than coffee? Because I'm Mormon.
No,
water.
We're good. Yeah,
Water. That's the most cleansing thing for Mormons.
that's good. Thank you guys so much for
Thanks, I'll take some water then.
Nice. Thank you so much. I wish the Anna Marie was here to see this too.
Mile 1.
She would have a good time.
Look, that thing says mile 1 over there.
Yeah, he lives in Paris.
Gotcha.
But we're from here. Usually we're based out here.
There's a sign over there that says mile 1. What's that for?
It's the first time I.
Where you see him?
Mile 1.
Oh, those are some old signs that have been knocked down when there's car accidents, so we collect them. There you go.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys enjoyed it.
Thanks.
I know. Got him out of the shell a little bit. He was in the shell for a second.
It's saw the smile come out when I got there.
That's good.
I got a 30-minute video out of this.
30 minutes?
Yeah, look.
How much memory you got on that phone?
Not a whole lot left.
Not now, huh?
Look, it's like already after 30
36
minutes. Up, now 34 minutes.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Not too often, really. Probably, I don't know, a handful a year.
Has a fire station ever caught on fire?
Not in Hemet that I know of.
But it is
The guys
possible.
Bad cooking get close. Though.
Yeah, back in
It is possible though.
It is possible.
If you watch Fireman Sam, you'll see how Elvis Crittlington accidentally sets the fire station kitchen on fire.
Who's Fireman Sam?
It's a TV show for
Oh,
kids.
okay. Gotcha.
Teaches kids about firefighters. Yeah, it's a really old one. You should watch it with your kids one day. It'll teach them about your job.
Nice.
Yeah, you should watch Fireman Sam too.
I need to do it.
Yeah, because it's basically a
I'll log it
show.
as training today. We'll have these guys come around. We'll do some training on Fireman Sam.
Yeah.
Just like that.
You should watch Fireman Sam too.
I think I watched Fireman Sam.
Yeah. You saw how Criddlington accidentally set the kitchen on fire at the fire
I've
station.
almost done that.
This guy really is a baby.
We're still working on his cooking.
Oh yeah, so you're Elvis Criddlington.
I'm not allowed to use the stove, just the microwave.
Yeah, you're Elvis Criddlington, aren't you?
Criddlington?
Yeah, that's the clumsy firefighter in Fireman Sam.
Start calling me Elvis.
Elvis
We
Criddlington,
got a
yeah.
couple guys that might fit that category a little better. I don't know.
Yeah, just watch Fireman Sam and you'll see Criddlington being clumsy all the time. My name is Elvis Criddlington. I don't know how to cook. Oh no, I set the fire station on fire.
The roast sessions. Happy to have you.
Oh look, it's a TV. It's a TV. I can't believe I just noticed that. I can't believe I just noticed that TV sitting there. Anyway, that's the gas shutoff switch. We're not going to touch that. Thanks for the tour.
You're welcome.
This way. Don't you dare try to run through the fire station like a crazy person, Latrey. And this is a safe this is a safe surrender site. And that's going to be it for our fire station tour today. If this is the Hemet Fire Station number 4, right next to Hemet Ryan Airport. Like and subscribe, leave a comment, click the bell notifications, and I'll see you in the next one.